Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Microsoft Pulse webcast. This week, you are going to be listening to the Tam Tom Show, which is Tamara Bredemus and Tom Duff. I'll assume you can figure out which one is which. So if this is one of your first times joining in here, usually what we do is we go through the different pieces of the Microsoft roadmap, basically. And there's 4 different areas. Status is in development, which means they're making it back in Redmond or wherever they're doing the development at. They're doing rolling out, which means that it's on its way out to the particular tenants to which it's intended to get to. Then we go with launched, which means if you're in that tenant that it was intended to go to, you should have it by now. And then occasionally we have canceled. This week we do have 5 cancellations. We'll talk about those when we get there. And with that, we'll go ahead and get started with in development. And Tamara, what do you have that is something you'd like to talk about?
Sure, there's a couple things. In Microsoft Teams, granular channel notification controls. So, Microsoft Teams is introducing flexible presets for channel notifications. This is going to allow you to choose between all new messages, app mentions, and replies or mute. You can further customize alerts for unfollowed threats, tags, and channel or team mentions, as well as control banner notifications for the channel. This added flexibility is going to enable you to set notifications to match your work style and reduce unnecessary interruptions.
Good luck just
That,
getting it to work correctly.
yeah, no kidding. That is coming out in July and it's coming out for everyone. Then we also have a Microsoft Teams tenant level dashboard for interpreter. So admins now have a dedicated dashboard in the Teams Admin Center to view interpreter usage across the organization. So you can track adoption and usage trends in one place to better understand how interpreter is being used. Interpreter is capitalized, so I'm assuming they mean the agent and not a person.
I believe so.
And then you can open messages in Teams, links in new windows. So Team now enables links within chat and channel messages to open in a new window so you can compare information side by side without losing the context of your ongoing conversation. Access this capability through more options or by using Control, Command, and click. Then in the organization view in Teams, Microsoft will be exposing an assistant field. So Teams now, or will in July, display assistant information in the organization view on the profile card and in the Org Explorer, making it easier to identify a key support contact for executive coordination and scheduling. This designation is information only and does not grant permissions, change roles, or affect organizational hierarchy. What do you like in development, Tom?
Well, we're showing the problem of not having Matt here, which is our regular purview person, because he would chime in with purview stuff right now. Tamara and I tend to cover the same type of things, which in this case means I have one item. Because you took all
That's
the rest
because
of the
I
ones I had
stopped
marked.
before I said the last one I
I
had
figured
noted.
you were going to do the OneDrive collaboration.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for leaving me something. So we have OneDrive, collaborate on Markdown files with co-authoring and autosave. I'm starting to see Markdown taking a much greater role because that's what you see a lot in Copilot in terms of how you can format some of your reports or answers that you get out. So they're bringing co-authoring and autosave to Markdown files in OneDrive and SharePoint, making it easier for teams to collaborate on Markdown content directly in 365. Multiple users will be able to edit the same Markdown file together in the web experience with changes saved automatically, reducing the risk of lost work and removing the need to manually manage versions. I think There's also a feature on this that as you are updating the markdown code, that it will actually show you an example of what that would look like in like a side panel. Don't quote me on that, but I seem to remember that was part of what was going on with this one also. But that's coming out in August and is coming out to OneDrive and SharePoint in the worldwide standard tenant. Anything else you want to mention in development before I let you try to take everything and rolling out again?
No, I'm good to go.
Well, then take a shot at rolling out and leave me something.
All right. So, Microsoft Teams Workplace check in via Wi Fi allows easy coordination in the office. So, workplace check in via Wi Fi acts as an extension of existing capabilities to check into a building or reserve a desk, providing more flexibility and ease of use to help coordinate with coworkers. When users connect to their organization's Wi Fi, teams will soon be able to update their work location to reflect the building they're working from. This feature will be off by default. Tenant admins will decide whether or not to enable this, and end users always have the choice to opt in or out of sharing this information. This is coming to the worldwide standard tenant.
This one
And
is really controversial.
it is because it's like having Big Brother watching you.
And it's also, it can be used very easily to check and make sure that people get into the office. So if you're in a hybrid
Yes.
situation where you have to show up 3 days a week, this feature could be set such that, oh, we see that you actually showed that you were in this location for 3 of the 5 days. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and it was originally supposed to come out last year, and it's been delayed a number of times because it's not going over well in terms of the Big Brother aspect that you talked about. So maybe it'll actually make it out this time. We'll see.
We'll see. And then this is perhaps my favorite feature. Microsoft Teams profanity filter is disabled by default for
that one,
captions.
that one just amazes me that they did that.
I love it. Microsoft is updating the default profanity filter setting for live captions from on to off across Teams meetings, calls, events, and Microsoft Teams rooms, devices to improve accessibility and align with the EU requirements. This change will only affect users who have never configured their live captions profanity filter preference. Users who have already
Oh,
set their preference will keep the current setting. As a result, some users may begin seeing unfiltered profanity in live captions by default after this rollout. Users can update this preference in settings at any time. The best news of all is it's coming out to everyone, including the DoD.
oh, somebody's going to get their panties in a wad over this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
All right, Tom, what do you have?
I have one. Thank you for leaving it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft Teams improved visibility and control for downloads. So the download manager updates that you see in Microsoft Teams, they're going to make it easier for you to track file progress with improved visibility, control, and accessibility. You can now open the manager from the title bar or by using a keyboard shortcut and view downloads without blocking key chat and channel reactions. That is coming out to everybody and is coming out this month.
Great.
Anything else in rolling out?
I had two more.
Okay, go for it. Thank
Microsoft
you.
Teams upload custom backgrounds for Teams events. So, organizers and presenters who have access to production tools can now upload custom backgrounds in the Manage What Attendees See experience for team events. This enhancement allows organizations to display their brand identity by replacing the default backgrounds with their own image, such as company logos, event specific artwork, or themed visuals. Custom backgrounds appear behind the presenter and the content, giving attendees a polished viewing experience. This feature is available for Teams events organizers with a Teams premium license. This feature is available on Teams for Windows, desktop, and Mac desktop. And that's coming out to everybody. Finally, Microsoft Teams, save your event as a template to reuse event configurations. I think this is brilliant
I knew
because
you
I
were going to like this
schedule
one.
meetings all the time. So, organizers for Teams events instances will now be able to reuse their event configuration in the Events app in Teams. Organizers can save these configurations as a template in the Events app and use again for future events.
That'll make your life a lot easier.
And that's all I had.
Okay. Well, with that, we will go ahead and move into launched. If you'd like to once again lead out, because I don't think you're going to touch my two.
I don't think I have anything.
Which means you're not going to touch my two.
Go for it.
I've got two. They're both Copilot related. It was light this week for Copilot. I was really surprised. A learning agent in Microsoft 365 Copilot. The learning agent helps employees build skills through personalized microlearning and structured learning experiences. I think that is cool to where it can help you learn new skills and help set this up for you. Can't wait to play with this one. This is coming out to Copilot Worldwide Standard Tenant, and it's coming out this month, or it should be out now because it's this month. And the final one that we have is Copilot, copy tables in Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat. So users can now copy tables created in Copilot, leverage Copilot to make your content better, and use it anywhere you need to. It's basically just copy from one location and paste it into the other. I always thought you could do that, but apparently you couldn't, and it works just like you would expect it to. So that's nice. Going out to Copilot Worldwide Standard Tenant this month, and you should have it by now. And with that, you didn't have anything else for launch that caught you
Nope.
in the last minute? We'll go ahead and go into cancellations. I did say we had 5 of those this time. The first one was Microsoft Loop, user accessible recycle bin for Loop workspaces. Updated as of May 14th, they have decided not to move forward with this change at this time. And of course, we apologize for any inconvenience. Microsoft Purview Compliance Portal, new personalization settings. Updated June 2nd of 2026, they've decided to not move forward on this one either at this time. And once again, apologies are in order. We have Copilot Analytics prompt category metrics for Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat. Let's see. Okay, they've done some of the work on it. Public preview is now available. We have incorporated initial customer feedback and are continuing to evaluate additional enhancements on the prompt categories, including potential updates to the category set and underlying experience. Based on this ongoing evaluation, we will share further updates regarding any future release plans, including GA at a later date. Thank you for your patience. That's a new one. Copilot, relight images in Microsoft 365 Copilot. So this was going to allow you to edit or enhance the lighting in uploaded images. This item is no longer accurate and is being removed from the roadmap. We apologize for any inconvenience. So apparently it didn't end up being what they wanted it to be. And the final one is masking in Copilot Chat. And this was when an image needed precise editing. Masking enables users to get you to that point. This, again, is no longer any, Tom can't talk, no longer accurate and is being removed from the roadmap. So they apologize for the inconvenience. And that is the roadmap for this week. Short one this time. Anything you want to share with the group?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Well, next week we'll also be missing Matt Ruderman. He's got some work things he's taking care of. But if everything works out the way it should, you'll be seeing us again next week, and we'll be happy to get you the latest on the roadmap. With that, everyone, bye and have a great week.
Bye now.